Hi everyone, it's Laura Milligan coming to you live from my studio that I call the B Spot in Canton, Ohio. Thank you for joining me today. I was not able to do a Facebook Live last week. The week kind of got away from me, but I'm glad to be back today, and I hope that some of you are joining me either live or on the replay. So if you're there, say hi. I'm going to just check and see, make sure people are finding me. I'm going to just hang on just for a minute here. So it feels like fall today, doesn't it? And I probably should be making a fall card because it does feel like fall. I think Saturday was the first day of fall, but I'm actually making a Christmas card today for you. There's Mary Jo. Hi, Mary Jo. Thank you for joining. Today I am going to show, there's Susie Q. Hi, Susie. I'm going to be showing you a really pretty Christmas card. I actually had shared on my blog a week ago, and it's really, really pretty, and I think you're going to really like it. I'm going to go ahead and switch my camera view down. There's Ann. Welcome, Ann. Hi, Colleen. Thank you all for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and just get right to this. I am using today, let me show you in my catalog. I am using the Abundant Beauty masks. They are found on page 47 of the mini catalog, and it is a set. I'll show you, I have them right here, but it's a set of 7 masks for $10.50, and Sherry and I are featuring these in our clubs this month. So our clubs to go, mine is called the B-Box Club, and today actually is the last day to sign up. And we are going to be featuring these masks. We have each created what I think are beautiful cards. I think you will love them. If you're interested in the club, it is a subscription. So you sign up, and every month you get a special package in the mail with all kinds of product, and then the card kits, and it's enough to make 8 cards. And additional product, a PDF tutorial, a video for each of the cards so you can stamp right along with us. And so this month, like I said, we are featuring these. You do not want to miss it. These are so much fun. And then we also featured this stamp set, So Sincere. This is a great all-occasion word stamp set, also on page 47 of the catalog. And we use that, but of course, for the club projects, you can use other words that you have or add this on as an add-on. Okay, so let me put that aside, and let me just show you the masks. So we have some fall leaves. We have a houndstooth pattern. This actually coordinates with the Halloween paper. In the Halloween paper, this pattern is actually used as bats. And hi, Anne-Marie. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Sarah. Mary Jo says, I just finished my balloon, the B-Box for September. Wonderful cards. Thank you. Yeah, Mary Jo is one of the subscribers. We have these snowflakes. I'm actually going to be using this one today. And then we have these 4 masks that are used to create sunflowers, and I'm not doing that today, but I wanted to mention these. We do use these in our class, or in our club to go, but these have a notch here, and they have a number on each one that helps you know which order to use them in, and then when you line up the notch, that the whole thing lines up perfectly when you're adding your color, your ink colors. So I'm going to set those aside. This is the one I'm going to be using today. And I am also using the Brightest Glow stamp set. This is a wonderful Christmas stamp set. A lot of different fonts. It has greetings that you can use on the outside of your card and then also on the inside of the card, which is always really nice, of course. And then I am using the coordinating dies, Labels Aglow, and I use the little tag shape here, which I will show you in a minute. The other thing I'm using are palette knives, which are kind of fun. This kind of reminds me of like cake decorating. And then I guess we could say this is the icing. This is the embossing paste. And it literally, when I open this up, you'll see it looks like icing. So let me show you where they are in the catalog. If you've never used this embossing paste, let me tell you, it is so much fun. Okay, so let's see. They are on page 136. Here are the palette knives. You get 3 different ones for $5. And then the different paste. So we have a matte finish, which is what I'm going to use today. And then we also have a shimmery white finish. I could have used that today, but I didn't. I'm just using the regular one. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let me grab my little packet here. So I'm going to start with this little panel of Starry Sky. And I'm going to go ahead and position this mask right over this. Now you can tape this down if you want to with like, you could use washi tape or like painter's tape, anything that has like, that's not real tacky, a low tack. Hey Debbie, hi Dana, hi Anne Marie. I found for this card that I made today, when I was making it up, I just held it in place with my hands and that seemed to be just fine. So I'm going to use the embossing paste now. And literally it looks like a tub of icing. Don't taste it though. I don't think it tastes very good. All right, so I'm going to just go ahead and pick up some of this. And all I'm going to do is just kind of put it on this mask, and then I'm just going to take this palette knife and just spread it out. The big thing you want to be careful of is to hold this secure, and I'm very generous. I probably did not need to get this much out of the tub, but what we'll do when we're done is we just scrape it right back in there. So I'm just going to spread this around, fill in all the different areas. Like that. Okay, let's get up here. It's just fun. It's fun to do this. Okay. A little bit more right there. I find that this dries fairly quickly as well. Okay, so now I'm just gonna, that looks pretty good. I think I'm good. Just wanna kind of scrape off all the excess. And then what you wanna do is wash this off. Like you don't wanna leave this sitting here. And I actually have my friend Renee here today and she's gonna take it away because it will dry. See if I can pick it up. It's really sticking. There we go. Let's see how we did. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that fun? And so easy. So easy. Dries pretty quickly. So I'm going to scrape off the excess. And then Renee's going to come and take this away from me because you don't want the paste to fill in any of the, like there's some really tiny little holes on here. And you want to be sure to just get that off of there because you don't want it to dry. You want to keep the stencil or mask like crisp and clean. And then also same thing, you want to wash your palette knife off. I just take it to the sink and run it under my tap water. Thank you, Renee. She's my Vanna White helper today. And the other thing, so let me just tell you what I tried. I was experimenting with this and what I was going to do. First of all, I took some baby wipes and I wiped my mask off with that. And then I made another card. And what I realized afterwards was there were little pieces of fuzz from the baby wipes that got stuck to the mask. And so when I tried to, in fact, I think I probably have them right here. When I took it off to look at it, well, you can kind of see. So this is my boo-boo. This is how I learned, right? I don't know if you can even see it on there. You could probably get away with using this on a card, but I didn't like how it looks like it's cracked there. That was fuzz from the baby wipe, okay? So I thought, and you can see it on there, and I didn't want it to look like that. So unless there's a way I could cover it up with a word or something. So I thought, okay, I don't want to use baby wipes. I think really the easiest way is just to take it under your kitchen sink and just wash it off that way and maybe pat it dry with some paper towels. I think you could probably also use just some wet paper towels to wipe it off. But again, I think the easiest way is just to, take it to the sink and get it off that way. And I'm going to go ahead and throw this away. Could flip it over, but I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to go ahead and let this just sit here a minute. Like I said, it dries very quickly. Okay, so I see Debbie say, what is it? So this is embossing paste. These are the Abundant Beauty masks, and this happens to be the snowflake one. Oh, I got a little edge on there. I'm going to tap that off. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to just put the card together. So I have, it's going to be a Starry Sky base. I think it's so pretty. I don't know why, but at Christmas time, I always like a blue and a white and maybe a touch of silver. And I don't have silver on this card, but I feel like the ribbon is kind of shimmery and pretty as well. So let's just do, I'm going to stamp the words. This is from the Labels Aglow. Yes, so Anne-Marie, the embossing paper does just come in white. Embossing paste, I'm sorry. But you can add like re-inkers and mix it with your palette knives to make it any color you want, which would be really cool. Renee, I'm going to need my ribbon, please. So Renee is here today. We are working on a big event that I'm holding in a couple weeks. So we've been kind of carrying stuff back and forth, and we've been using this ribbon that I'm going to use today for my card. Anyway, so I use this die, and I cut it out. Look how cute that shape is. This is a great set of dies. Look at the cute little snowflakes too. The circle, it's really, really pretty. Okay, so let me slide this out of the way. And I am using the Merry Christmas with Starry Sky ink. See if I can get that on there. Okay, isn't that pretty? It's such a pretty font. All right, and then I'm going to do, I have a quarter sheet, 4x5 1/4. I'm going to put one of the panels on the front of the card, and then one will be on the inside of my card, and I'm going to stamp the greeting. It says, wishing you a season of hope and light. Yeah, so actually, Anne-Marie, okay, so Debbie, no, you don't have to heat it up. It will dry on its own. It dries very, very quickly. And yes, you can, I did kind of answer this, Anne-Marie, but you can put a couple drops of re-inker, ink refill in there and mix it all up. So you could make it any color that you want, which would be really fun. Okay, I'm going to put this on the inside. Wishing you a season of hope and light. And I'm ready to put my ink away, and we're just going to go ahead and assemble the card. Okay, so I have a Starry Sky base. It is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, and I'm going to go ahead and just get my bone folder here. And first thing I'm going to do is attach just a plain white 4x5 1/4, and I'm going to pop it up with dimensionals. I used a lot of dimensionals on this card, as usual, right? That's no surprise. Have any of you started making Christmas cards yet? Getting to be that time. I haven't. I do know I have some people, customers and friends of mine, believe it or not too many, but some that already have all their Christmas cards done already. It's crazy. Okay, so I'm going to put this panel next, and it is like some of these places where there were bigger circles, it's a little bit wet still. You just have to be a little bit careful. So I'm gonna, in fact, you know what? I'm gonna leave this here. I did one right before we went live, before I went live, and this one is dry now. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pop that up. I'll use that for my card. I'll just let that other one sit there for a minute. More dimensionals. Mary Jo has 50 cards made already. Wow. Debbie has everything to start with. I just have to do them. That's fun. Okay. We'll put that on there. There we have that. Okay. Then I'm going to add, so let's go ahead and just add our inside panel. And I'm going to use my Tombow glue for that. I have a brand new package or tube of glue. That's always nice. Okay, so that's going to go here. Just centered on the inside. Okay, I'm going to set that aside for a minute, and I'm going to take my words, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of ribbon now, a little swirl of ribbon. So I'm going to take Stampin' Seal. This is Stampin' Seal Plus. Let's see if I can, no. This is regular Stampin' Seal. I think I'll just use that. Okay, so we'll get some of that on there. This is just going to help hold the ribbon in place. This ribbon is beautiful. It is iridescent. It's a, I believe it's a half-inch iridescent ribbon. Look how pretty and shimmery. It looks really pretty with the snow as well. So I'm going to just start down here. And I'm just going to make a little swirl. This is kind of fun to do. So the seal on the back, the Stampin' Seal, is helping me attach the ribbon and kind of hold it in place. And if I don't like how it looks, I can just pull it off and redo it. Okay, so I'm going to do that there. You just have to take a minute and kind of just get it the way you like it. Whoop. Nope, I pulled it too far over that way. Okay. And I'm just going to cut this. Get my paper snips. Uh-oh, I do not have my paper snips either. You know what, I'm in the process of redoing my room, so everything, I'm still not organized. Thank you. I'm still not organized from like getting my new windows and everything. We're working on it, but, okay, so I'm gonna pull this up. I wanna just tuck that under there. And I always just check to make sure I like the look of it, and I do. I just need to trim. I'm going to trim these a little bit. Just like that. And this, of course, is going to be popped up too. I'm sure you're surprised to hear that. Just kidding. I know you're not. Susie says she's still working on Halloween cards. Okay. Susie is one of my team members, and she makes really pretty cards, really, really pretty cards, and she makes a lot of cards. Okay, so I'm going to put that like that. Wow, Colleen has Halloween cards done, working on Thanksgiving, and has 30 Christmas cards. You are way ahead of me. My goodness. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to just put this about right here. Like that. Stick that on there. Okay, and then I'm going to take, these are the 2022-2024 in color pearls, and I'm going to use the Starry Sky. Yes, I'm with you, Dana. She says she's reworking and organizing her space. You have to make a mess in order to get it to get everything where you want it, right? It's a necessary evil. It gets bad before it can get good, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to add a couple of these pearls. I think on either side, right above the Christmas. And then I'm going to put some on the snowflakes. I love this. I think these are so pretty. And I think that, like I said, I love blue and white for Christmas. Just put all these in place. There. Okay, and I think that looks pretty good. So there is my card. This is kind of quick today, but I think this would be fun. If you wanted to make a lot of these, I think it would be easy to mass produce. If you want to, if you want to do these for your Christmas cards, it would go together really quickly. But I wanted to mention, again, my B-Box Club. I have a little graphic here. It's really fun. You get at least between $20 and $23 of product every month. It's a subscription of cards that comes to your door. Really fun. We've had a great response from it. And we are featuring the Abundant Beauty masks. And I know that we did not use any of the snowflakes masks for our cards, so this is just an additional idea for you. But it is really, really fun. You sign up to subscribe, and after 6 months, you get a little bonus product from us, a surprise. You can cancel at any time. It's $35 a month, and then if there's things that you want to add on, like the stamp set that we're featuring, that sort of thing, you can. But this month, you actually, as part of the kit, you do get the masks. And if you already have the masks, you can just substitute for like an embossing folder or something like that, which I've had some of the people do. But if you haven't enrolled, I would encourage you to do it. It's really, really fun. And we would love, Sharon and I would love to have you. Let me just hold this up so you can see it would be really pretty with that shimmery embossing paste. I'll have to try that. Anyway, let me go ahead and switch my view. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you probably next Monday. I don't know that I'll do a live. I may do something later this week, but I'm not sure. Things are kind of crazy here. I've got a lot of things I'm preparing for, but I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you on Monday, next Monday. And in the meantime, I hope you have time to be creative today. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye-bye.